Dear student, in this video, we study the part of central tendency, arithmetic mean, mode and median. This paper or this syllabus belongs to paper number 14, biostatistics. And in that biostatistics, the 2.3 point is measures of central tendency, arithmetic mean, mode and median. The word average denotes a representative of a whole set of observation. It is a single figure which describes the entire series of observation with their varying sizes. It is a typical value occupying a central position where some observations are larger and some others are smaller than it. Average is a general term which describes the center of a series. The values of variable tend to concentrate around the central value. It is the central part of the distribution and therefore they are also called the measures of central tendency. There are some characteristics of central tendency. In that, first characteristic is it should be rigidly defined. An average should be properly defined so that it has one and only one interpretation. The average should not depend on the personal procedures and bias of the investigator. The second characteristic is it should not be based on all atoms. It should be based on all atoms. The average should depend on each and every atom of the series so that if any of the atom is dropped, the average itself be altered. It should be easily understood. That means the desirable property of an average is that it can be readily understood and then only it can be made popular. It should not be unduly affected by the extreme value. Means the average should depend on each and every times. So we must be aware that no extreme observation could influence unduly on the central value. Due to extreme observation, the central value changes or distorts and it cannot be typical for the group values. It should be least affected by the fluctuation of the sampling. Means if we select different groups of sample, we should expect some central value approximately in each sample. It should be easy to interpret. The average can become popular only because of its access for easy computation. It should be easily subjected to further mathematical calculation. An average value could be preferred to other if it is capable to be used for further statistical computation. The measures of central tendency, in that the most common measures of central tendency are mean, it is also termed as arithmetic mean, second median and third mode. Arithmetic mean means in the mean there are three types: arithmetic mean, geometrical mean and harmonic mean. But in your syllabus only arithmetic mean is included. Arithmetic mean is obtained by summing up all the observation and dividing the total by the number of observation. Means for example, that arithmetic mean for ungrouped data or individual observation, and that individual observation means n observation and which is denoted as x1, x2, x3 dash 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 up to xn. Observation for a variable x, the arithmetic mean means it is denoted as x bar. X bar is given by summation of all x divided by n, means number of observation. These are nothing but a n, and therefore for the calculation of arithmetic mean we have to sum all these variables x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus dash 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 up to xn, and this entire summation is divided by n. This is nothing but a arithmetic mean or mean value of that given observation. There are some merits, demerits, that is limitation of that arithmetic mean. First we study merits. It has the simplest average formula which is easily understandable and easy to compute. Second merit, it is so rigidly defined by mathematical formula that everyone gets same result from a single problem. Third, its calculation is based on all the observation. Fourth, it is least affected by sampling fluctuation. Fifth, the mean is typical, that is, it balances the value on either side. Sixth, it is the best measure to compare two or more series, that is data. Seventh merit, mean is calculated on value and does not depend upon any position. Along with merits, there are some demerits also. In that first demerit, it cannot be calculated if all the values are not known. Second demerit, the extreme values have greater effect on mean. And third demerit is it cannot be determined for the qualitative data such as love, honesty, beauty, etc. There are some uses of this arithmetic mean. In that first use, it is used in a practical statistics. Secondly, estimates are always obtained by mean. And third use is common people uses mean for calculating average marks obtained by students. After this, the second central tendency we have to study median. Median is the middlemost point or the central value of the variable in a set of observation when observations are arranged either in ascending or in a descending order of their magnitudes. Median is the value of that atom in a series which decides the series into two equal parts. One part consisting of all values less and the other values greater than it. Means due to median, the entire group, entire set is divided into two groups by the position. Median is the middle value and therefore the one group of that obtained from this median value which is having the all values which are less than the median and another group which is containing all values which is greater than the median. In the calculation of median, there are first for ungrouped data which is a simple series. In that procedure is again a very simple one. We have to arrange the data in either ascending or descending order of magnitude. If the number of observations is odd, the value of the middle, that is the most atom, is the median. However, if the number is even, the arithmetic mean of two middlemost atom is taken as a median. Means we have to calculate this median. For that purpose, we consider this ungrouped data and a simple series we simply say it as, and the process is in this manner. We have to arrange the data in either ascending or descending order of a magnitude. If the number of observation be odd, the value of the middle is calculated, that is the most atoms is the median. However, if the number be even, the arithmetic mean of two middlemost atom is taken as a median. By formula, if in that data odd values or odd number of that variables these are present, means that data containing 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, such odd number of values, then in that case, when we arrange that data ascending as well as a descending order, the middle value which is coming, it is calculated by using formula n plus 1 divided by tooth value is the median. That is a th term is used for the position. and therefore median is calculated by n plus 1 divided by tooth term. Means for example, in that we have to calculate later on, but if the n is even one, then in that case there are two middle terms, these are coming, and that two middle terms, these are nothing n by tooth and n upon 2 plus tooth. These two terms, these are coming, and therefore we have to take the average of these two median. Means median in such even case we have to calculate it by using formula n upon 2 plus n upon 2 plus 1 divided by 2. With the help of these we can easily calculate the median value of that group. Means in that group the variables, these are present in odd fashion, as well as a variable, these are present in even fashion. We have to use these two different formulas for the calculation of a median. Again, in this plate I shown you one example, and by using that data we have to calculate the median of this data. Means for example, first data which is containing 21, 12, 49, 37, 88, 46, 55, 74 as well as 633. These values, these are present, correct? Here we have to calculate, that is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In this data, the variables, these number of atom n is equal to 9, means it is odd number. If it is odd number, then we have to calculate by using this formula, median value is equal to n plus 1 divided by tooth position atom. Here the by median means first thing is that we have to arrange that data either ascending order as well as a descending order. Here the data is arranged in this manner, ascending one, 12, 21, 37, 46, 49, 55, 63, 74, 88. Same data is arranged in this ascending order. Then by the position, in that we observe the 9, means 9 different variables, these are present, and that is odd. By using this formula n plus 1 divided by 2, means 9 plus 1 divided by 2, that is a fifth atom. By this position, fifth atom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At this fifth atom, the position or the variable is 49. Therefore, the median of this data is 49. Fifth atom position is the median. Means by this 49, we found that the below it one group is formed, and again above it another group is formed. Both group containing the 4 variables, correct? But one group having the values which is less than that median, and another group containing value which are more larger than the median value. Means median by position, it is a middle value. If in that this odd number is present, therefore it is calculated by formula n plus 1 divided by 2, and that is the atom, and the value of that atom is nothing but the value of a median. Second example we have to given, that is nothing but we have to arrange these same data, and that is here we have to given 49, that median value. Second is, let us arrange the data, second one in this again same ascending order, which is having 29, 33, 54, 57, 61, 70, 72, 86, 88 and 91. The solution of a second example. In this data, when we observe the number is 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, means 10 means even values, these are present. Even variables, these are present, and for the calculation of a median, in this case, not these data, not this formula is sufficient for the calculation, but for that we have to use the average of n plus 2 plus n plus 2 plus 1 atoms. Means in that case, we have to calculate the arithmetic mean of middle two values, and then we can getting the median value. Means here the fifth and sixth item, these are middle one, 1, 2, 3, 4, correct. Fifth and sixth, these are the middle values. 7, 8, 9, 10 means due to these two we found that here 4 groups, these are 4 variables, these are present larger value, and here 4 variables, these are present in another group which is having smaller values. Therefore, we have to calculate these 61 plus 70 and then divided by 2 means n upon 2 plus n upon 2 plus 1 atom. Means these two middle value we have to consider. Their arithmetic mean is calculated, means 61 plus 70 divided by 2, that is nothing but 131 upon 2. The median is 65.2. Means we have to observe in that given data, the values which is present, these are either even one or their variable atoms which is present, their number is either odd or even. If these are even, then we have to use the arithmetic mean of two middle atoms we have to calculate, and by calculating that we can get the median value. If the variables in that group is odd one, there is no problem. By using n plus 1 divided by 2, by using this formula we can get easily the median value. There are some advantages of median, that is nothing but merits of median. Which are these? It is easily understood, although it is not so popular as compared to mean. Second, it is not influenced or affected by the variation in the magnitude of the extreme atoms. Third merit, the value of the median can be graphically ascertained to oligoes. It is the best measure for qualitative data such as beauty, intelligence, etc. Fifth one is the median indicates the value of middle atom in the distribution, that is the middlemost atom is the median. And last merit of median is it can be determined even by inspection in many cases. Similar to merits, median also having some demerits. In that, first demerit is, for the calculation of median, data must be arranged either ascending or descending order. Median being a positional average cannot be depend on each and every observation. It is no subject to algebraic treatment. And last demerit, median is more affected or influenced by sampling fluctuation than the arithmetic means. Means if in that data instead of 4 variable, if a 5 or 6 variable these are coming, observation these are coming, definitely it is a fluctuated. Means the median value is a changes. Therefore, median is more influenced by sampling fluctuation. Such a type of a fluctuation we can't see in a arithmetic mean. How many observations may be present, all their summation, all values, these are directly taken into calculations, that is nothing but a summation of values is done. But median is by position, it is calculated, therefore it is influenced by, if in that sampling fluctuation is takes place, then definitely it affects on the median value. Then third and last central tendency is nothing but a mode. Mode is considered as the value in a series which occur most frequently and has the maximum frequency. Maximum repetition in that data, those value is indicate, these values are termed as a mode value. According to scientists Crafton and Cowden, the mode of distribution is the value at the point around which the item tends to most heavily concentrated. It may be regarded as the most typical value. For the calculation of a mode, again, first is ungrouped data, which is the term as a simple series. In case of a simple series, Mode can be determined by locating that value which occur the maximum number of times. It can be determined by inspection only. It is the value of the variable which corresponds to the largest frequency. We have given one data, and by observing that data, we have to find out the modal value of the data. Means here 131, 335, 331, 533, 45, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 7, 6, 3, 2, 5, 2, 3, 3, 2, 6, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 3. This is nothing but one data which you have to given, and by observing data we have to calculate it which is the mode value of that data. For this purpose, first we have to keep the all value aside, means in that number of values which is present 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only these values, these are present in data. We have to observe their number first, and how many times these values repeated in that data, it is also observed by us. One value is repeated 3 times, that is nothing but a frequency. 2 values repeated 8 times, 3 values repeated 14 times, 4 values repeated 3 times, 5 values showing frequency 4 times, 6 value having 2 time frequency, while one time frequency is getting 7 value. Means these are nothing but a value which is present in that data, and their repetition as well as the frequency which is occur in this manner in that data. Here 3 value is repeated 14 times. 3 value is, by observing this table, we can easily understand that the 3 value is having the maximum repetition. 14 times repetition these 3 values having in that observed data, and therefore this 3 is the mode value. Again here any example we consider, instead of size of shoes, if we consider the number of trees, and here that trees produce the flower of fruits. If you consider our plant origin example, for example 4 plants produces 10 fruits, 5 plants produces 15 fruit, 6 plant produces 20 fruit, 7 plant produces 35 fruits, 8 plant produces 16 fruits, 9 plant produces 3 fruits, 10 plant produces the 1 fruit. If you getting such type of a biological origin example and their frequency, then we found that in these data, the calculation, or in that case we can easily observe that which is having the more repetition, that is 35 times. These 7 plants, these are having the more number of frequency, and therefore these 7 is the mode of that value. 7 is the mode of that data in this manner, because it is obtained by 35 times in that observation. Therefore we can easily calculate it, the mode value is 7, because it is having the maximum time repetition. Correct? In this manner the mode can be calculated. Then there are some advantages and disadvantages of mode. In case of advantages or merit, the first is that it can be obtained by inspection. Second merit is it is not affected by extreme values. This average can be calculated from open-end classes. It can be easily understood. Then it can be used to describe a qualitative phenomenon. And last advantage is the value of mode can also be found graphically. Means when we observe that data, immediately we obtain by observation the mode value. In that data, which may be extreme value, lowest value, highest value, it not be affected by that mode value. It can be easily understood, as well as that value of mode graphically also we can easily found as well as we obtain. Then there are some disadvantages or demerits of this mode. In that first disadvantage is mode has no significance unless a large number of observation is available. It can also be treated algebraically. It is a peculiar measure of central tendency. For the calculation of mode, the data must be arranged in the form of a frequency distribution. It is not rigidly defined measure. If we compare in between mean, median, mode, the comparison in that mean, median, mode is in this manner. Median, in that all atoms these are involved while we calculating the mean value. In median value, all atoms these are not involved because it is identified by position. While in this case also mode, in that case also all atoms, all values are not involved because their calculation is done on the basis of a frequency. The mean, these are calculated average, while median is a positional average, while mode is also positional average. When for the calculation of mean, there is no necessity to arrange that data either ascending or descending order. But for the calculation of median as well as for the calculation of a mode, we have to arrange that data either ascending or descending order. Then if in that values or in that data, the value these are present are of extremes one, then definitely these values these are affect on the mean. Greatly affect the means we have to include all values in that data when we calculate the mean. If any value is neglected by us by our mistake, when we calculate that mean, then that mean value is not correct one. Therefore, it is directly affected by that extreme values. But when we calculate median or mode, it is not affected by that extreme value. Then when we observe these sampling stability in that mean, in mean, it is showing the sampling stability, while median and mode they does not having such type of a sampling stability. Then in case of a mode result, when we calculate the mean value, we can get only one mean value. In case of a median also we can get by position only one median value. But when we calculate the mode, at that time we can't get all times one mode. If one mode is occur, it is termed as a unimodal data. But when two values these are also present of a mode of that same data, it is termed as a bimodal. More than two values of mode in some data, more values we can obtain, then it is termed as a multimodal data. Means when we calculated, when we observe the mode value by observation in all times, not a single value is represented as a mode, but sometimes depending upon that observation there are more mode values also we obtain. Then for the mathematical treatment, the mean value is possible, but for the calculation of median and mode, the mathematical treatment is not possible. Then third one, the mean is again showing the reliability, and it is the most reliable one as compared to median as well as mode. Then by using this formula which is given, that is x bar means arithmetic mean, it is calculated by summation of x divided by n, while by the calculation of a median we can obtain the middle position, middle atom position, and that middle atom position is nothing but a term as the size of that atom, and that size of atom is actually median. While in case of a mode, by observation, by observing that frequency, we can determine the mode of that data. Then the application of a mean, it is a simple one, it is easy to calculate and it is widely used. While median, it is easy to calculate, it is generally used in intelligence, skill, etc. While mode value, it is easy to calculate, whether forecasts are based on mode, useful in agriculture and socio-economic energy. Sorry, socio-economic survey. In that case, this mode value is used. Here we complete the point central tendency. Thank you very much.